Welcome Freedom Hero! In the past 2 years, I've been creating weekly marketing content like this one and others, and this is episode number 100 of this show. For this exciting and special occasion, I will share with you the top 10 content creation strategies I learned during the time we published over 1800 marketing and business content pieces. My name is István Bújdosó, and this is the 47 Marketing Show that reveals smart tips and efficiency hacks for busy entrepreneurs to get more marketing done in less time. Before we go through the list, I want to mention two things quickly. First, the content creation strategies that you are about to hear are a list of tips that I put together for solopreneurs and entrepreneurs who have a business and want to get started and build a consistent content creation habit to grow their business. And second, how this all comes into the picture of getting more marketing done in less time. In a nutshell, when you create a content piece once, that will work for you 24/7, 365 days, even years after you publish it. It's kind of like replicating pieces of yourself into content and sending those out to the world to get a part of your marketing done without you being there. And now let's jump into the list. Number 1, get started now. It was for years that I kept hearing from my mentors to create and publish content regularly, but at the same time, my mind kept saying things like, I don't have the gears, I'm not a good enough speaker, it's a lot of work and I don't have the time for it. And the list could go on and on. Because I believe those thoughts, I put off content creation for years. Now looking back after 2 years of content publishing, putting out over 1800 content pieces, reaching hundreds of thousands of people and getting positive feedbacks, I wish I had started content creation much earlier. And just like the Chinese proverb says, the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago and the second best time is now. It's absolutely true to content publishing as well. I hope you learned from my mistake and instead of waiting around any longer, you start creating content today. Number 2, learn and adjust on the go. The simple fact is most of us at the beginning are bad at content creation, and if you wait around to be perfect in it, you will most likely never get started. It's okay to be bad at it when you get started. Do your best with the gears that you currently have. Start publishing, because the best way to learn and get better at it is by doing it and keep adjusting, keep learning and adjusting on the go. Number 3, find your voice. Creating content is not only about reaching people who may turn into your customers one day, it is also about finding yourself, your style, and your own voice. While you're creating your content, after a while, you will realize what format you truly love. Focus on that one. Maybe that will be recording videos or doing a podcast or writing or a combination of those. Most importantly, over time, as you get more comfortable with the process, let your true self out in your content, and that authenticity will come through and connect with your audience on a deeper level. Number 4, build an audience. It is a well-known fact that people buy from people who they know, like, and trust. An audience is a group of people like them, and look at content publishing as the best scalable way to get people to know you, like you, and trust you without you personally being there. Each video, podcast, blog post, or social media post is working for you to build your audience, and from that growing audience, it will be easier and easier to get the right leads and clients. Number 5, give value. One of the big mistakes that some entrepreneurs make when they get started with content creation is that all of their contents feel like promotion. They focus on what they can get out of it instead of what they can give. The reality is that people want to see first if they like you and can trust you and you can solve their problem. Also, people don't like to be sold. So focus a lot on giving a lot of value and gently direct the people who are ready to the next step on your value ladder. Number 6, commit for long term. Content creation is not a do it once and you can forget it process. Like every great thing in life, this one takes time as well. It takes time to learn, to practice, to find your voice, to build your team, for your audience to find you, for people to get to know you, like you, and trust you. And the list could go on and on. Most likely, at the beginning, the results will come slowly, then it will start growing a bit, and then it will turn into an exponential growth. That's why if you want to succeed with content creation and publishing, you need to commit for the long term from the very beginning. Number 7, be consistent. Just like I mentioned it earlier, it takes time for people to find you and then to get to know you, like you, and trust you. Besides that, some platforms like YouTube and others recommend more the contents of creators who publish consistently, and when you are doing that, the people will more likely see it as a good source where they can come back regularly. And the more your content they consume, the more they will know you, like you, and trust you. You can see why consistency is so important, right? Number 8, enjoy it. Honestly, creating content is not always easy. There will be times when you don't feel like researching or writing or recording. Other times you may feel down because the results are not coming yet. And sometimes you just run out of energy by the time you get around to create your content. And the more people will consume your content, the more likely you will get a few but loud naysayers commenting rude words. And this is another list that could go on and on. The point is, when you enjoy the whole process of creating content and publishing, then you will get over the upcoming issues a lot easier. And not just that, when you enjoy it, you won't give it up. So find the ways to love the journey of content marketing. Number 9, work smart, not hard. This will also help you to enjoy creating content a lot more. In case you are still wondering how much work it takes to publish consistently, the answer might not be the one you would love to hear right now, because the reality is it takes a lot of work. But the great news is you don't need to do all the work by yourself. I highly recommend building your own content team. This could be a few freelancers working for you a day or two a week, doing activities like researching, writing scripts for videos, creating subtitles, editing videos, designing images, writing copies, publishing the ready content, and so on. You can push the most of the work onto your team and keep the 1 or 2 parts that you love the most. Besides your team, it's a great thing to leverage relevant marketing automation tools that can do some activities instead of you and your team. Just to give you an example, automation softwares like Social Pilot can help you to schedule social media posts. That way, keeping up the consistency of your publishing is a lot easier. Even if you have a great team and tools, it is key to have clear processes for your entire content marketing, so everybody knows their tasks, what, how, and when things need to be done, and that way things will go a lot smoother. Another method to do content marketing the smart way is repurposing. For example, you can record videos and get your team to create images, write copies, create various videos and audio files based on your original videos. That way, each video can turn into 10, 15 or more content assets, and those can be published in various ways through emails, Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, and other social media platforms. You can also leverage your blog, podcast platforms, and more. So repurposing content is a smart way to get more marketing done in less time. Number 10, innovate consistently. No matter how much time you spend on creating content, there is always space for improvement. From researching through improving the quality of recording, making the processes smoother, to getting the publishing done more efficiently. Every week, pick something that you innovate. This can be something small like a new microphone, or something bigger like scaling up from 1 video to 2 videos a week. The key is to innovate consistently, and in a year or two, you will be surprised how far you can get from the start. If you enjoyed this video, click on the like button, it helps the channel a bit, and make sure to subscribe and hit the bell button to get notified of the future videos just like this one. Thank you for watching, see you in the next one.